Hey friends, it's Jenni here from ChronicBabe.com, and you're with me for another AWAP Wednesday. If you haven't been with us before, AWAP stands for As Well As Possible. And in all things, that's what I wish for you, that you kick ass and take names no matter how sick you are. And I know that you can do it. So I've been in a weeks-long flare-up. I have had considerable amounts every day of pain and fatigue, shakes, dizziness, fibro fog, headaches, gastrointestinal stuff, like you name it. Every fibro symptom I've had has been going on for weeks. Plus, I had an allergic reaction to something in my laundry, and I had this like insane rash all over for like a couple weeks that I had to deal with. So it's been really a struggle to even have a single moment that without pain or discomfort, and it's been a big drag. To be honest, like the last thing I feel like doing is getting in front of a camera today, but it's Wednesday, so here I am, unwashed, barely out of my PJs, no makeup, hair in a top knot. Let's do this. All this pain and discomfort is also doing a number on my mental health. You know, I'll be fine for a little while, and the rational part of my brain is like, this is temporary, you go through phases like this, it's ebb and flow, you'll get back into the flow. But then my little lizard brain is like, it's never gonna stop, you're gonna be in pain forever. But I'm trying to listen to my rational mind more than that little lizard brain, and for me, that means touching base with a lot of people to kind of get reinforcement that everything's gonna be okay. And that especially means texting with friends who have an awesome sense of humor. Sometimes a laugh can make everything better. Sometimes laughing when you feel like shit is priceless. Take, for example, a text exchange with a friend of mine yesterday. Me, my body is so unhappy lately. Her, why can't flare-ups be when your body is so full of joy, fireworks shoot out of your fingertips? Me, or suddenly I'm dressed like Jennifer Aniston in that movie Office Space, like with just in a flare and suspenders and stuff. The image I conjured up in my head of shooting fireworks out of my fingers or being covered in flare, it totally made me laugh. It made everything feel so much better. Then I took a screenshot of our conversation and I shared it on social media, and a bunch of you chimed in. Great job reclaiming the word flare-up was what I heard over and over again. And I thought, oh, hell yeah, that is so great. Reclaiming words is the best. Let's take babe, for example. You know, there was a time when if someone called out and called me a babe, like say if I walked past a construction zone and somebody just shouted it out at me, I would bristle. But putting it in the name ChronicBabe reclaims the word. It gives it new meaning, especially if it's funny. So sharing this conversation I had with my friend with my social network not only made me feel better and made me laugh, but then I could also see that a bunch of you were laughing too, and that made me feel even better. So I made a couple props. You know, I'm a pretty crafty nerd, and I have a lot of stuff in the house to make props. I bet that you do too if you get creative. So here's my friend's version of a flare-up. Yes, I'm having a flare-up! Woo! And here's my version of a flare-up. Yes, I'm having a flare-up! Woo! Awesome, right? I mean, so much better than what's actually happening. Okay, now it's your turn. I really want to see what your flare-up looks like. If you're like me, probably looks like this. You know, working with what you got. If you have a creative imagination, I would love to see what else your flare-up looks like. Tag your pictures with the hashtag ChronicBabe and hashtag FlareUp so that everybody watching this video can go and hunt for them online and see them later. I think it's going to be awesome for us to see what you come up with. Did you like this video? There are more than 50 more of them at our YouTube channel, so head over there if you can't get enough AWAP Wednesday. If you have a question I can answer, I will do my best to answer it in a future video. Just shoot me an email. You can do that through our website. If you don't want to miss a thing, and believe me, you don't, because my recent Kickstarter was very successful, which means I'm working on my book, which means there'll be a book, a ChronicBabe book in a few months. I don't want you to miss that announcement. So sign up for our newsletter today. You get a free toolkit to help you start kicking ass and taking names today. Okay, that's what I got for you today. I hope you go out and make it an awesome day. Be AWAP. Mwah. Beep. I think it's a be. I think.